Check. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me. What down, family? Could y'all hear me? Could y'all hear me? All right, yeah, we in here, man. I got everything set up. I even got. Could y'all hear that? Let me know. So y'all, okay, all right, y'all can hear all my little sounds, man. You know, just a little something, man. You know, I'm trying to get this shit together, right? You finna be doing the stream and shit. So you know, I had to get this shit together, man. I'm working hard as hell in the background. Man. I ain't gonna lie though. I've been having to get on YouTube and look this shit up, right? It's been a little task. But I like it though. That shit cool. So man, y'all already know what time it is, man. Who we got in the building, man? You're a sweet place. I see you, baby girl. D Money, my boy, what's good? I hope you see I made you a moderator, man. Let's get it popping, man. Let's get it cracking. Let me set my other phone up. I don't know how to do everything yet. I'm doing this shit by myself, so I gotta figure out how to see the donations and all of that shit when they come through, cause I can't see it. So I'm gonna watch the live. I'm gonna watch the live from yeah. Watch the live from my phone from another doing this shit by myself, so I gotta figure out how to see the donate. Alright. Let's put this motherfucker right here. Okay. Now I don't know how to get the numbers and all of that shit on the screen yet, right? But I'm figuring it out. This OBS right here. Y'all done made me go get a webcam and everything. Y'all already know motherfucker dead serious about this shit. Everybody that been donating, man, to the channel, real talk, man. Hey, y'all are the goddamn it heartbeat of the channel. We really appreciate y'all over here at SCN TV, man. We're able to improve the quality of the content with those donations. You know? We ain't doing no begging and all of that and getting the money and going to goddamn it smoke and get high with it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We putting the donations are going where they need to go. This ain't no Dr. Umar type shit going on over here, man. Shout out to the gang though, man. Damn, it seemed like it's been forever since I've been on here. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I can't really see the likes. Hold on. Let me see. Let me cut this motherfucker on. Get a little bit more light right there. Alright, we got this shit together. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hey, if you haven't seen that new Chirac Street Legends, man, go over there and like that motherfucker. What is it? What is it? The boost button? The goddamn hype button, hit the hype button. Make sure that y'all share that, man. We trying to get these numbers back up. I've been out for a little minute now. Let's go and get these numbers back right. We trying to hit 300K. We trying to hit 300K, man. Real talk. Very soon. Anyway, this picture right here, right? This picture just went viral. And everybody know that this is Ksoo. He was a part of that, you know, that ATK movement, that beef that they had going on with Julio Fulio, which Julio Fulio is gone now. And this guy right here is in prison for the rest of his life. Now let SNTV break this down. Like I don't feel like nobody else could break down unless they actually been in that position and they understand what's going on right here on this picture. This picture right here is an intake picture. If you ask me how I know it's an intake picture, I'm going to tell you because look at how his hair is cut. See, when you get to prison, you can pay niggas, you know, items and shit like that, food items to actually get out. You know, you got niggas in prison. It's niggas' hair where they can cut. You know what I'm saying? Niggas cut hair, that's one thing niggas can naturally do. They scalped him right here, which is what they do to you when you get to receiving, processing. It's a site, it's a camp, a prison site, where when you get there, they spray you down with this shit to make sure you ain't got lice. They check your blood, they check your piss, they make you make you get butt naked and bend over and goddamn it, spread them, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I ain't gonna do it, because if you don't, you finna get spanked. You finna get spanked if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Or threw in lockup, or both. Spanked and threw in lockup. Sometimes they'll spank you and then throw you in lockup long enough for you to heal up and then come get you, like, see what you talking about. Like, yeah, you ready to comply now? But, yeah, they get you there. They strip you of everything, even your facial hair and the hair on your head. And I'm talking about, ain't no shit. No, this is, you could have a hit, you could have dreads, you've been going 20 years. When they sit you down in that chair, they gonna crank them clippers up. They coming from the bottom to the top with them bitches. I'm talking about pulling your scalp up with them bitches. They don't care. They literally scalping you, damn near. I'm talking about, and then they ain't, you know, because they got, you might have got here. It's called a train. When transportation comes from the prison to the county to pick up guys that are going to prison, it's called a train, right? So you may be on a train with 100, 150 motherfuckers. Not to mention, they got trains coming from different counties throughout your state. So you might arrive that motherfucker with 500 people, real talk. All of y'all gotta shave, y'all, they scalping y'all, you know. This is the reality of, in this case, where you finna be at for the rest of your life. This is the process right here. They cut all this facial hair off, and from what I heard from a guard, this is what a guard told me when I asked him, why do they make us cut our facial hair off? Initially, it was said that they do that, they make you cut your hair and stuff off, like just in case you got lice or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like any type of disease or, you know, whatever, dealing with the hair. But he said, for real, it's really to strip you. I said, what do you mean? He said, when y'all come in, we shave y'all, make y'all take off all y'all clothes, make y'all bend over, bust it open, spread them, all that old shit there. He was like, it really is, it's a psychological thing. You know, it's a psychological thing. It's not necessarily taking your manhood, but it's letting you know you're state property. You are not in control of your life no more. We in control of that shit. That's basically what it is, you know? Reality ain't set in for Ksoo yet. It'll probably set it. Let me show y'all how this shit go. Because it's a lot of people that just really don't understand, like, the other side to this shit. And seeing as though I did so much time, like, I've been through it. Okay? So, Ksoo is, how old is Ksoo? I'm tell y'all how, I'm finna give y'all a first-hand description of how the rest of Ksoo's life is finna be. Ksoo 27 years old. Damn, that man life gone already, man. Young as hell, man. His life gone. He 27 years old. When Ksoo get in there, you would be surprised how many young guys in there. And Ksoo ain't that young, but he will be considered a YN. This type of guy is the leader of the fucking YNs. Normally, your first couple years, like when you first get in there, you gonna align yourself with a bunch of fucking YNs. Niggas that's doing young people shit. And the thing is, these niggas move like they finna get out tomorrow when they never getting out. Or they might have 50 years. Or they might have 60 years. I got cool with a motherfucker that had, a shorty that had like a life sentence plus 25 years and shit. Cool shorty. I wonder if he ever got out. You know what I'm saying? Cool as hell, smart as hell. But I would have never known how much time he had we not been like tight, because he ended up telling me. Because of the way he moved in there. Like laughing, joking, you know, just joyful as hell. And you would think a motherfucker that got that much time would move like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I ain't never getting out no more. His first couple years, it's not even gonna dawn on him for real that you're never getting out of here, bro. You know? Your first 1 to 5 years, you still kind of a little bit tuned into what's going on the streets. You know? You got some of your guys that's gonna rock with you while you in here, gonna, you know, look out for you from time to time. Plus, you still got your mama. On the female side, depending, like if you got like your baby mama, she gonna always kind of be there, in and out, off and on, you know. She might be good for a goddamn it $50 cash app here now and then. You know, your mama, she gonna be there normally. In this case, I would say his daddy, but shit. I mean, honestly speaking, the least his daddy could do is put some fucking money on his book. For real, for real. You know? But he's gonna, that first 5 years gonna be, it's not really dawning on you yet for real. Because you still so locked in with the streets. And then you still appealing shit. You know, he went through a trial, so he lost the trial, so he's gonna go through the appeal process, which I hate to say this, Ksoo, and for real, if we just being honest, it's I don't know. Because if you did some of the things that they say that, well, fuck it, you did the shit. You said you did it. You said you did it. You did that shit. You were a savage, bro. And this is the results that savages get. And you know what? The thing is about most of this shit right here, the evidence is not, the strongest evidence is not always what the police necessarily have. If they ain't got DNA for real. You know what the strongest evidence is when it comes to a guy like Ksoo and a guy like Durk? The strongest evidence is they goddamn self. They done got in these songs and said too much, way too much. They steady pushing the issue when it comes to this dissing. You know, they're telling us that they committed a crime that doesn't have a statute of limitations. So if someone tells you who they are, why not believe them? Right? You saying you a killer? You talking about you paid to do hits and all of this and wop the bam, and now guess what? Now this is the results behind that shit that you talking about. You see what I'm saying? So his first 5 years, when he get on that 6th year, 7th year, and it defers, you know, up and down. Some motherfuckers after 6 months, it be over with for them. But around that 6-year mark, if you got people, if you was really standing on business out there, it take a little while for people to really disconnect with you. But around that 6-year mark, you notice people start dwindling off. Motherfuckers stop answering the phone. Motherfuckers stop shooting you pictures. Motherfuckers stop, goddamn it, writing you. Don't nobody do that shit for real anyway. So if somebody writes you a letter, they love you. Somebody sit down and write you a letter, they love you. Straight up. I guess you can probably do some AI shit now and get the letter damn near typed out and printed out or something like that. For real, for real. So we so lazy as a society now. But anyway, all of that shit starts to dwindle. Everything starts to dwindle. You still got your mama, like I said, your baby mama from time to time. And if you got some real partners, you may have one or two of them, they'll be there with you from time to time. Maybe your brother, sibling, or something like that. And then most of the time, that's from time to time. This ain't no everyday shit. By year 7 or 8, a lot of them starting to, the ones that love you, starting to. By year 10, shit, ain't nothing but mama. If you got kids, they growing up and, you know. And then for men, if we just being honest, let me tell y'all some real shit. If we just being honest, the love that a young girl has for her father is very powerful. So if you have a little girl, she's gonna ride with her daddy. I know a chick that's never met her dad, she's never been outside physically with her dad since she's been in the world, and she's 30. But she loves her daddy to death, and she talk to him damn near every day. And she go see him. You know? So if you got a daughter, you got you somebody that's gonna be there with you when she gets old enough. Your son, that motherfucker there, listen. Your son ain't gonna be there like that. He might. But 9 times out of 10, he ain't gonna be there like that. You know? He not gonna be there like that. Year 12, 13, 14, 15. What makes these years now, I've reached my limit on the time that I've done. But I've seen it. I've seen guys that have been 15, 20 in, 20, 25, 30 in, for real. Talking about, yeah, with them. People start dying. People that you love have been, that they starting to die. You know? If you from any of these cities a lot, your kids and shit like that, your shorties might be got killed. Your mama might have left. You know what I'm saying? What you did have of your daddy or whatever, you know, this shit start to get real. But Ksoo is going to be at least 10 years in before he really realizes that, damn, I'm never getting out of here. Because once them, goddamn it, appeals, once they start knocking them appeals down, I think you got 3 of them. Don't quote me on that. It's either 3 or 5. Somebody help me with that. I'm not familiar with how many appeals you got, or if it's the same amount of appeals in each state. I don't know. But I do know you got a couple of appeals. But once them motherfuckers start getting shot down and shit get real, and you realize that, you know, because for a long time, let me tell y'all something, right? Shout out to my boy AZ King, man, for the donation, man. Good looking out, gang. Who else we got in here? We got Hustle Visions in here, man. Appreciate that, gang. And where was I? Somebody help me out. Where was I? Where was I? Shout out Michigan, man. We got Michigan in here. Hey, do me a favor too. If I got any clippers in here, man, y'all go on clip these live up, man. Clip it up. Clip it up, man. Appreciate it. That's why I love y'all so much. Appeals. That's where we was at. So, yeah, y'all clip this for me and send me the clips. Okay, so you going through the appeal process, right? So, like when Rondo was saying, oh, I'll be home by Christmas and shit like that, what that really is, that's the fact that you still in denial. You still in denial. I mean, you lost the case, but you still got some type of hope. Because you got these appeals. But in the back of your mind, you know you dead. You know this is it. But you in reality, you still got appeals. So you still have a fighting chance. And people have won appeals. Probably like one out of a fucking 100,000 that win an appeal. But, you know, it's possible. Once those appeals start getting knocked down, gang, you start feeling different. Rondo's not singing the same song. Rondo and C, they not singing the same song that they was. Niggas want to come home bad. And they will come home one day. Ksoo has life without. So when Ksoo got off that bus and them shackles and them chains, they got you in the handcuffs. They got you handcuffs, or they might have you handcuffed. No, they probably got you handcuffed in the front. Probably got them handcuffed in the front. They got another chain that they connect that to, and then they got some shackles on you. So when you get there, you super duper shackled up. He's classed up with all of the offenders that are never getting out of prison. He's going to go straight to a maximum security prison. He's not going to stop here, pass, go there. He's going straight to a maximum security prison. And everybody who he's going to be around, or most of them, because I ended up at a maximum security prison, and I ain't going to lie. When I first got there, that was some of the, you know what I'm saying? That just the first appearance, the shit was scary. I can't lie. But that was the best time I ever did, honestly. Because the officers don't fuck with the inmates because they know it'll go down in here because these niggas ain't getting out no way, so they don't kill. Shout out Big Mama. I see you, baby. What that is, a sticker? Shout out Big Mama. Appreciate that donation. Who else we got in here? Say we got Besma in the house, man. Marcus, man, I appreciate that donation, gang. All my moderators in here, man. I see y'all. I love y'all. I see y'all on y'all job. He's going to go straight to the place that he's going to go to. These guys either got ain't nobody, put it like this. No one's playing no games. Nobody ain't playing no games. And these are the most, damn, man. My nigga. Boy, you look just like that. Boy, you don't look like that, like your goddamn. These are the most laid back, will do anything for, hey, let me use your phone here, man. You try to come, you using the phone, you try to come give them the phone back. They like, man, bro, listen, I don't want the phone. You can have the phone. Damn near. Like, these guys are so laid back. My partner used to let me get his motherfucking phone and but he had 2, 3 of them. But these camps right here, they so laid back, and these killers are so laid back that you would think that they bitches. You would think that the killers, that's what everybody get it. That's what people don't understand. The killers don't be, no, hell no. Them real killers, They be, they play too much. Like Vaughn. Swear to God, the real killers, they play too much. And they real sensitive when it comes to any type of disrespect, especially in prison. I'm talking about them real killers, they very respectful. They cool as hell. But soon as you walk through they cut without saying excuse me or some shit, they'll take your head off that quick. That quick. I swear. The shit'll get you confused. Cause you a YN going in and you looking at it like, man, these niggas friendlier than a motherfucker, man. That's just sweet. Swear to God. And if somebody play with me whole time, you might be sleeping next to a nigga that killed his whole family. And you would never know. Cause he on some, yeah. Boy, hey, fuck with you. And he ain't never getting out. He's already settled in. He's at home. In his mind, it is what it is. And he's comfortable with that. But don't turn him up. You will die. You gon' die. What they gonna do? Stack another life sentence on top of motherfucker? Everywhere ain't even got death row. So he's finna go be around. He ain't finna be around no normal niggas. He finna be around niggas that got real mental issues. Niggas that's in here for doing shit for real. You know? So like I said, he's got a life sentence. He's finna go and be in prison around straight killers. My question, and this is the $1 million question. Motherfucker, for what? For what? What? Honestly, what? For what? What are we doing? What are we doing? Shout out my boy John Doe, man. Appreciate that donation, man. He said C Murder is the prime example of a pill being exhausted with no way out of the pen. Real talk. Straight up. C Murder is a great example. All the money in the world still couldn't goddamn buy his way out of prison. Yeah. So when it's all boiled down, there's really no good reason that you can give why this man has a life sentence other than clout. Because I did all of this shit and I ran to the internet and I exposed what I did. When they made it cool to get on the internet and talk about crimes that you've committed, especially crimes as serious as taking a life, they changed the game. Because now we don't have to go looking for this shit. So it may be a mass murderer or a clique of mass murderers who we didn't even know about. That's what y'all don't get. A lot of times the police don't even know about these guys until they make it known that they doing this shit. And then that's when the investigation is launched. Before that, the police have no clue a lot of the time. But once they go check you out, oh hell no! Hey, they over here. This right there. Oh, this way it's going on there. Y'all just parlaying over here, huh? Y'all like this motherfucker catching bodies and going crazy. Okay, this where the action is. All right, set the cameras up, set the stage up. This is where we need to be. Now the investigation is launched. You niggas killed 15 niggas and got away with it. And didn't get caught until you got on the internet. Or let the wrong nigga get on the internet. Nigga like Ksoo, you ain't even, Ksoo ain't trying to, at least Durk was, goddamn it, trying to put riddles and shit together. That nigga here just, I ran up on that nigga and killed him, blow his head off, loaded that motherfucker again. Like, damn, nigga, damn. You had to be there for all that shit he was saying. Like, damn, nigga, you had to be on the hit. This ain't just rap. You was on the hit. You told us how it happened, Ksoo. Durk, he's another one. Human beings understand that if someone's in trouble, they'll do anything to get out of trouble. They would. Most people, 90% of the human population, if they are in trouble, they will do anything to get out of that trouble, especially if it's life-threatening or can send them to jail. Even take a life. They'll do anything. So we understand that witnesses are not 100% reliable unless they can corroborate what they're saying. You just getting on the stage and saying, yeah, man, Lil Durk, the chief, he did this, he did that. He sent Tony and Ray Ray and them over there to kill goddamn Quando Rondo, and they end up killing Lil Pal. That ain't good enough. They got to be able to prove that what you're saying is a fact. They over there talking about Durk paid these niggas in promises. See, when you put a hit on somebody, you got to give them something of substantive value, or at least promise them something of substantive value. Looking at the case of what was old boy that played for the Carolina Panthers, the wide receiver, Ray Caruth, where he didn't even he didn't even pay the guys, but he promised them. They snitched on him. You know what I'm saying? But ideally, they need to give you something, or you need to be feeling like you're going to get something for doing this shit. A guest appearance in the rap video ain't, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all saying he was paying these folks with guest appearances and videos, and goddamn it, I'll pay your mama doctor bills. What the fuck? Hold on. They saying Durk was paying people with promises. Basically, I'm gonna let you be in the video. I'm gonna sign you to OTF if you catch if you kill. Dumb shit. I feel like the Feds been throwing mud the whole time. That's why I had said that it was possible for Durk to beat this case. But you know what? What's gonna fuck Durk up? You know what's gonna mess Durk up, man? That's what's gonna mess Durk up. Durk. That's what the main thing they got on Durk is Durk. That's the concrete evidence for real. They're using the things that he was saying in interviews, the things that he was saying in his music. I'm sorry. If Durk never would have talked about none of that stuff, if Durk never would have got on that damn DJ Academics interview and said what he said about, you don't see them comments no more, basically insinuating that he had slid for Vaughn. Either one, this would be no case, or Durk would look very, 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 very good to come home. Versus, it doesn't look good. It doesn't. Durk, Ksoo, and all of the rest of these rappers are the biggest enemies of themselves. They the biggest ops. They are their biggest ops. Think about it. These rappers these days are real deal making thousands, millions of dollars. And instead of them leaving the situations alone, Chief Keef was a perfect example. That's why I always bring up Sosa. Sosa was the blueprint, man. Listen, fuck all of y'all. I'm not finna be wasting money paying niggas in Chicago to kill other niggas or wherever. I made this money so that I would not have to do that. I didn't make this money so I can have and build all these resources and do all this networking so I could be able to kill easier. Because if you ask me, honestly, if I'm paying for a hit, and it's just not nobody that's professional in the hit world, meaning they gonna come in and do the job and fly back to wherever the fuck they come from, it's some of the guys, they would have to die after doing the hit for me because I couldn't trust them. Because if we get caught, you gonna tell. There is no way I would ever have that much faith and confidence in the guys. Only the guys in my eyes. Until we get tried. Straight up. Ain't no fucking way I'd get, goddamn it, Eduardo Dominguez from goddamn it, Cuba somewhere. He handle a job, go on back. Durk got Ray now. With DD quarterbacking. Vonnie and them setting it up, allegedly. Come on, Durk, man. These niggas ain't no real assassins, bro. They just niggas that shot their gun. They smoke niggas in Chicago that fucking ain't got cars, so they gotta walk to the store, and in the middle of a war, they outside fucking high, and a bunch of fucking dummies. They killing dummies. They not killing nobody for real. They not killing nobody who really just on that assassin. They ain't close to that. This is Ray now. Half of them shooting with their eyes closed, guns sideways, goddamn it. Mask halfway off, goddamn it, throwing cigarette butts on the crime scene, a bunch of damn rookies. You hired Ray to do a hit, Durk. I don't give a damn what they say, how many bodies they say DD got. If you want Quando, and then the fucked part about the whole thing is Quando Rondo still walking around this motherfucker. You fighting the whole case for a miscellaneous nigga. A nigga who, and then they had the nerve that they should have been embarrassed. If we just being 100, to get on there and talking about y'all got fucking get back for Von. Y'all ain't get no get back for Von. Y'all killed Pab. Who the hell? We didn't know nothing about Pab till he died. Didn't nobody know no damn Lil Pab. Y'all was supposed to get Rondo. You the one said you don't want it, that's the one you paid for. You don't want no just no nigga you took out. You said that's I want the one I paid for. This nigga supposed to be Lil Pab, supposed to came with the deal. Yeah, we went on and took Lil Pab out. That nigga that was in the car with him. We don't took the whole car out. If y'all was gonna do a hit, y'all should have did a hit. Y'all niggas pulled up shooting from half court. Nah, we gonna talk. So it wasn't even no paid. It wasn't even supposed to be. Y'all niggas should have did that shit on the strength anyway. Y'all should have just did that for we and Durk ain't got nothing to do. We doing this shit for fun. Cause y'all didn't do it right. You never did it. You never do it right, bro. A hit is never successful until you take out the person you came to get. Appreciate that, big mama. Keep working hard, King SNTV. Yes, indeed, ma'am. Yes, indeed, Queen. We appreciate that donation. You know, Durk sending Ray and them over there. Literally. The fuck was he thinking? I'd have sent them niggas ass over there. They'd have left the hit and went straight to a motherfucking gas chamber somewhere. Locked their ass in the garage and start a car. I'm finna carbon monoxide you niggas ass. Y'all got to go. These niggas ain't finna keep it real. You sent 5 niggas on the hit. Everybody gonna keep 5 niggas on the hit. One more nigga orchestrated it. You thought 6 niggas was gonna keep it real. Just cause you told them shit, if something go down, don't say nothing about me. What the fuck? You the first nigga we gonna tell on. Damn, how the fuck we gonna get out? If I tell on Ray, they ain't gonna let me out. They want you. I got to tell on you to get out. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't tell them you did nothing. Why you send them niggas over there? All that money. If we gonna talk, we gonna talk. If you was gonna do that shit, you should have got the job done. How you not get the job done and you fighting a goddamn case, Durk? This is incompetence at its finest, man. Now you fighting a Fed case behind a nigga who... Bro, if you would have been fighting this case behind Quando Rondo, I would understand. NBA Youngboy, I would understand, gang. You fighting this case behind a nigga named Lil Pablo. Where is he from? We don't know that nigga from being number Quando Rondo cousin. That was a failed mission. Them niggas should have got took out when they got back from doing that dumbass shit. Who y'all killed? Lil Pablo. I'd have been watching that shit on CNN like, these dumb motherfuckers is gonna get me popped. Ain't no way Durk didn't know that the feds was coming. He said it in his song. We dropping locations, they dropping locations. I'm getting it done. You tweeting, we sliding. The feds can come. I bet they was somewhere like, oh, is he fucking serious? When he said that, he was shit. He nigga must know something we don't know. Oh, we coming. Be right on the way. Couple months to a year later, yeah, what? Yeah, remember you said you invited us. We didn't, you know. Motherfucker thought Durk was ready. That nigga wasn't ready, bro. He wasn't ready, gang. He wasn't ready. He should have. What old boy say on goddamn it, Tales from the Hood, man? He said, I never liked refried beans. He said, why not just fry them right the first time? All that money, and you sent Ray and Tony over there. Not only, and you ain't send Ray and them, you ain't send them to 51st. You sent Ray and Tony to LA, allegedly, to a whole nother city to do some dumb shit. And I said it was dumb because look what you did, man. This is the biggest botch in history, in rap history. This is the biggest botch in rap history. Durk is not just a Grammy nominee. I keep telling people this. This nigga got a Grammy. And he's locked up for getting a nigga named Little Pab killed. And then he was claiming the shit. And this be my thing about the motherfuckers who be around. And I'm talking about you old heads that be around these niggas that be sucking up this money and not putting these young niggas on point. Just because y'all feel like, oh, if he don't like what I say, then he gon' goddamn it, cut me off or something like that. But you gonna sit around and let him crash out? Old niggas, y'all consistently sit around and not say nothing and not do nothing. And as long as they allow y'all to, suck up all of the money and extra money and energy and goddamn it, blunt roaches and all type of shit. You niggas are the epitome of around for the fucking opportunity and nothing else. Grow a set of balls and tell these shorties when they tripping. And if that takes you getting into it with shorty, then it is what it is. Y'all just let them tweak the fuck on out, tweak on down the road. They're tweaking. They just tweak. And they think it's cool. And I don't care how old Durk is. He ain't that fucking old. Durk a goddamn shorty. If he think like a shorty, if he out here putting hits on people, sending little Ray Ray and them to do it. Jay-Z would never. Every time somebody send Ray Ray and them to do a hit, what happened? Big Jook. Who he sent? Ray Ray. What happened? When them niggas came to get him, that wasn't Ray Ray now. That wasn't Ray Ray now. That was some of them niggas. Big Jook sent Ray Ray now. They couldn't wait to get in there to tell on each other. Y'all got all of that money and steady sending Ray Ray to do hits. And then wonder how the fucking operation got blew up. When Ray Ray go do a hit and Ray Ray jack off on that hit, Ray Ray got to go. Ray Ray got to go. We gonna do the hit, bury the, dig the grave. Ray Ray gonna help me throw the body in the grave. And when Ray Ray turn his back, I'm gonna plug Ray Ray too and throw him on down in there. And I'm gonna put dirt on, I'm gonna put the dirt back on, and I'm gonna flatten it real good, and I'm gonna get the fuck on out of there. Ray Ray got to go. Everybody that was on that hit had to go. There was no way you was going to avoid being detected by sending some niggas you was cool with over there. There was no way. Because I don't know why people think that because the feds may not have black and white paperwork linking things back to you, they have better shit that's linking things back to you. You know what that is? They have DNA. They have a whole fucking human being right here that they know that you know and you was cool with and they been around you and they know what y'all got going on in the streets because y'all told everybody. Y'all had plenty of time to clean that shit up. DD probably didn't have to go, but most of them niggas should have been gone. Fuck wrong with y'all? I don't understand it. Y'all get all this damn money in positions where people would sell their soul to be in y'all shoes, man. People have literally sold their souls to be in y'all shoes, man. Opportunities, man, to change the lifestyle and the life of your family, man, and do great shit. But y'all get this money and invest it into the gang war that's going on in y'all old neighborhood. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Being a rapper in 2026 is the most you should not want to be a rapper. And the messed up part about it is this is what a lot of our kids want to be. But the good part about it is these I Show Speeds, these Casanas, these goddamn it, being the Dons and these guys that are doing this streaming is they're making the kids look elsewhere. You know? Whereas back in our day, everybody wanted to be a rapper. Now these kids want to be streamers, and that's good for them because these streamers aren't getting millions of dollars and going back to the hood to kill people with it. Hell, these new rappers be on the hit they self. It ain't to be dead serious. Back then, it was, it was an act. Motherfucker was really acting for real. Or if they had it going on like that, they ain't have it on, the internet. Well, I guess back then there wasn't no internet. You niggas will smoke somebody and damn near record the whole thing. Y'all wicked, man. Y'all wicked. Straight up. Ksoo never coming home, man. And Durk is basically facing the same fate. Everybody talking about YSL and what Woody did and goddamn it, Young Thug. And look, first of all, that's state. So the state of Georgia could have easily been manipulated, right? Money will, enough money will damn near buy you out of a state case. The real shit. The feds, they lock up the people with the money. I don't know if it's anything that's probably the CIA. I don't know what's above the feds. Maybe U.S. Marshals or, and I think that's federal. I'm not really sure, but there's not too many there's not too many government operational what's the word I'm looking for? We're just gonna say police forces that's hiding the feds. It's not. If Durk was fighting Chicago, niggas would damn near be, shit, this whole with. He gonna get out. Shit, he good. All you gotta do is pay the mayor off. Goddamn it. Pay a couple of them motherfuckers off, you know what I'm saying? Threaten somebody, do what he gotta do, take care of that little business. And no. Your ass fighting them people. You fighting them people. And they want you bad. And they slinging so much mud, they don't even care. They don't even care. They bringing all type of shit up. Really, all of this outside the courtroom before court is to put plant that seed in everybody's head that you are a cold-blooded killer. And that you're orchestrating hits. You the mob boss. This is the picture that they're painting. Yes, they want the jury bias. They do. Like I keep saying, I don't see you finding 12 people that don't know about this shit or know some of them unless they old as hell. And then how y'all gonna put a bunch of old motherfuckers on this man? You know what I'm saying? So either way it go, man, it's rough. I hope y'all shorties paying attention. Matter of fact, I know y'all are. Some of y'all, man, shout out to y'all. The ones that be hitting me in my DM, man, and let me know, man, that, your life has changed, or that you're doing the best you could to make a change. Shout out to y'all, man. But these new rapping / in the street niggas is not the thing to be. They dropping like flies. Straight up. You know that this shit has gotten old and played out when niggas gotta switch damn near genres because all of everything drill is dead and in jail. And I ain't even talking about just Chicago. Look, it's way in Jacksonville. The same shit going on. New York was the same stuff going on. For real. This shit is crazy. Now you ain't even got no drill no more. You just got a bunch of young hotheads pulling pookies. Doing dumb shit. In tight clothes. That's it. With purses on. Recording themselves doing dumb shit. This ain't about the music no more, because can't none wanna... Listen, it's been so long that I seen one of them shorties that can actually rap. Is crazy. I don't remember the last time I seen one of them shorties that can just rap. Like what the fuck? Damn, like the music is just beyond disrespectfully trash. Like BFI's finest. Natron Means, goddammit. Nathaniel Murray. I'm talking about it's nothing. Maybe we need to get back to that, man. Maybe we need to hit the Uno reverse card, man, and take this shit back, because it's a damn shame that something that started off, at least when in 2012 and 13, they was doing shit, but at least they was still, them niggas was rapping. You niggas ain't doing no rapping. Y'all just sliding and recording. And the ones that is rapping, nowadays, the niggas that are actually rapping be the hardest niggas in the clique now. What the fuck did that? How did that happen? At first, it was just some niggas in the background that bust your head if it came down to it, or if a nigga told him to do it, and you never even met these niggas. Until 6 years after the nigga was in his career, and goddamn it, motherfuckers kept asking, man, who that nigga you been around 6 years? Whole time he been a killer. He don't even talk for real. Now, the nigga that's actually making the music is the one that's doing the hits. This nigga coming from, he leaving the studio doing hits. Already got his shiesty mask with him. He leaving the studio to go do a hit, and he might go back to the studio after he leave the hit to rap about the hit he just did. These shorties are wild crazy. Real talk, man. Is that another donation, man? Appreciate it. Shout out Big Mama, man, for that donation, for that other donation. Yeah, man. It's rough. And then some motherfucker get caught. What happened? Well, in this song, you said that y'all caught Lil PL coming out the gas station and shot him in his face 3 times. You said what kind of hat he had on? He had on an orange Miami hat, didn't he? We got it all right here. You told us how you did the whole fucking thing. Turns out, the information that you gave us was right on, it was on point. So you got to go down for this shit, you damn dummy. Real talk. Y'all sweet, man. Y'all sweet. Real talk. Y'all are sweet. Y'all are federal police. Y'all are the feds. Y'all are a wet dream for the feds. For real. And I got to talk about this before I get out of here. And this is the real reason why I came on here. Put y'all, goddammit, listen. Risky Road, YFG, 808, Bloodhounds, Shorty Mob, and the motherfuckers y'all be cool with, linking up, slide with, and this shit y'all got going on. Listen to me, what I'm saying. SNTV. The feds are coming. The feds, this ain't nothing, this is something that I know for a fact. This information right here, listen, the feds are coming. The feds gonna come. Y'all niggas need to stop what y'all doing, take a break, and at least stop putting all of this shit on the internet. Y'all are building a case for the feds who are currently investigating the war that y'all got going on. And when it's all said and done, they finna get to picking you niggas' ass up. Because that hit where those 18 people got shot, y'all woke the feds up, man. Y'all put the feds in y'all business, gang. Real talk. Y'all put the feds in y'all business, man. So, while y'all out here playing, I'm telling y'all, SNTV said it first, man. The feds are actively investigating NLMB, Drench Gang, Shorty Mob, and the motherfuckers who they align themselves with versus the other side, they ops, Risky Road and them. Y'all can believe it if y'all want to, but I'm telling y'all gonna come back to this live. Clip this, y'all. Clip this. Y'all are going to come back to this live, and y'all gonna be like, God damn, how did you know that? Real talk. Y'all need to be careful, man. Don't get out of there now. Ain't no telling how much information and evidence they already got on y'all. It ain't fucking hard. Shit. Anybody could have launched an investigation to put that shit together and had y'all locked up by Tuesday. Because y'all doing the same thing these niggas was doing. And if y'all don't hurry up, get some more motherfuckers finna bite the dust. It's they finna clear that whole shit out. Q50, you need to be the one preaching to end this shit. Because you already on camera doing a hit. Slipping and falling on a hit. You on camera doing a hit, buddy. Saying all this shit, talking all this shit. So when they swing that hammer, you gonna be the first motherfucker they get. I don't know why y'all don't be trying to make sure y'all don't end up going down for whatever. Just because you out of town and Shorty Mob goddamn doing this shit allegedly, don't mean nothing, Q50. You'll fuck around and end up in there fighting the case like Durk. What he pay him with? He paid him with some promises? What the fuck? The feds are... The feds different. They had him what he paid him with. They said shit, guest appearances and videos. How y'all get the case? Who signed off on this case, man? Y'all charged the man for basically conspiring to commit a murder, and he paid him with some goddamn guest appearances in the video? What, he bought them niggas a wardrobe or something, some clothes, a couple outfits? Q50, you gonna fuck around and end up, and you ain't got the money Durk got. And he jammed up right now. And they probably got damn near just as much evidence just coming out of your mouth. You probably done proved the couple cases your goddamn self. I know you have. Jeff damn sure wasn't gonna rest till he got locked up. They tried to go book Jeff. They tried to go get Jeff out the graveyard to book him. I don't know disrespectful shit. I'm just saying, God, they tried to go, look, man, is we sure he dead? Because this nigga had too much going on. So the only good thing about that is this right here. The only thing about that is this right here, right? A lot of those bodies, they can put on Lil Jeff, man. Fuck it. All of them. Put all of them on Lil Jeff. King Ortho. No one asked you to be here, gang. Go on, get up out of there. Or just block them. Fuck it. Don't even say nothing crazy in my chat line, in my chat no more. Straight up. We trying to get to 300K, man. Straight up. SN TV want people that rock with SN TV. Straight up. Everybody else, y'all just be here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna figure out how to put it to where you can't even chat unless you're a subscriber. Unless you've been a subscriber for a certain amount of time. I don't like y'all whole ass niggas even in my chat comment. If you ain't no subscriber, if you ain't really with this movement, what the fuck? Don't even say nothing. You don't got the right to say nothing. I don't want you on my platform. Real talk. Don't come on my platform, comment shit. Block them instantly. Anyway, I said what I said. Y'all get right, for real. I'm telling you. But y'all already know what I like to say. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. And try not to get slimed out, man. If you haven't seen that new Chirac Street Legends, go watch that. Make sure that y'all subscribe. If you're not subscribed, go on subscribe now. I'm finna be streaming. I'm finna be going live a lot more now. If you're not subscribed, you will not be able to comment in my comment section. Because if you ain't with us, you damn near against us. And if you the type that you just sitting there just watching the content, cool. But don't get on here saying nothing crazy and you ain't rocking this ain't you. You ain't part of the movement. You don't fuck with the movement for real. You in the way, gang. Straight up. Those of y'all that's real SN TV gang members, man, I love y'all. Until next time, I'm out of here. Oh, The Undertaker, episode 3, dropping tomorrow, man. It's your